Right, I am back among the living. Just hold on a second. Might as well mark this in the thing, so I don't forget. And there we go. And a little bit of a hiccup in audio as that thing switches my cover to the other scene. There we go. I might as well have that right in there. I'm going to turn on my fan. Unfortunately, I was not able to locate the bug, but it does seem to have become more dormant now. Alright, you hear the calling. That means it's the final day. Today we win this. There it is, the last mission. Game Master awaits you on the freeway to feed him. You have 600 minutes, fail and face erasure. Game Master is that big old Reaper with the ram crutch. So yes, need to pay him back for rhyme. Good game to win for Beats. And for us. Who could be calling us now? Well, Dead Kid speaking. Nope, this guy is the one calling us now. BT's gone. No waste, not yet. Must have left the cafe while I was out. Don't know why, but in a hurry. Kid ain't got a partner to fight with. He's Reaper Chap, secondly spot him. And today's day 7. The GM can attack players directly now, and he will. So you just gotta put an end to the game. You do that and Skater Brain might just survive this. Speed in trouble? Well, yeah, but we can still save him if we end the game in time. So let's go ahead and move it. Couldn't he just stay with Mr. Honeycomb? I know, apparently not. So we go to the freeway. It's not far from the underpass where I think we woke up on the second day. And hey, this guy's over here. I'd clear the wall, bring me some funky shades. I don't know if we're able to do that right now. Like a bolt from the blue, it's time for the Reaper review. In the same location as the first one, even. Be asking about Kurakuda, the shop in Shibuku station side. Oh, let's see. What's a lovely sales lady's name? I think it's you and Narumi. Even though we haven't even been there in this this version of the game. Still a pin there called Happy Beam. Say I want to use this in battle. Which touch command do I use? I think it's /Neku. The slogan bandanas. Which one makes it? I think it's... Okay, I thought it was Natural Puppy, but never mind. I think it's for this one it's Hip Snake. Let's see. And the results are in. Survey says you passed. Okay then. I'm surprised I managed to remember all that, but where's the shirt that remembers you? And sweet sweet onions. So we can go that way now, I guess, but moving to your left. The other way's open right now. But might as well open up all the other routes. Why not? I'm gonna clear the wall, bring me one natural magnum. Don't care how you get it, but watch what happens when you break here a Happy Beam. You'll just die. Well, Happy Beam to natural magnum. What happens if we try to go this way? No, we can't keep going. Okay. We can just keep going, even though I think there are some areas that we won't be able to access even now, like this one back here. Well, we can go all the way around to Malco even, right? But we won't be able to, if we somehow make it all the way back to the fucking department store, which apparently we can. We won't be able to go back to the crossing because there's some wall in the way and it can only be opened from the other side. Which I don't know why you would, but well, I guess you would probably get an extra item. If you did that, that's kind of the main reason. I guess why you want to do that right now. Since you only need to open up one of these to actually open up the food routes. Yeah, there's a wall in the way. So let's just take the long way back because there's no other way. Guess let's see, this guy wants funky shades, which I don't know where you buy them. And the other guy wants, hey, there's a purple guy. Other guy wants, happy being broken into natural magnum. Yeah, we haven't been here yet. Fine jewelers. Probably gonna be, well, not as expensive as before, but as indeed like a big department store shop, but still.
Thank you very much.
Pure heart pendant. Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to. Oh, hang on. What do we need to trade for this? Red metal, stunning crystals, and chandelier dangles. Yeah, we don't have anything. So we would need to buy one of these first. So the most affordable thing here seems to be these things, which I don't even know if Shiki has enough memory for that. But hey, apparently they're quite good, so that might be worth looking into. 7,200.
I look forward to your next visit.
Sigh. Oh, there's Kuda. There's see all this stuff. Could beam, happy beam, alright, so we need 3,500 for that one. There's the slogan bandanas from Hip Snake. Shining Star Dangles. Defense break. Happy necklace, drop rate will increase. Ooh, okay. Fudo. Oh, there's some funky shades here. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of money to be able to get this stuff, like at least 12,000, I think.
Welcome to Sunshine.
Nothing special, but we complain. HP will increase by 8. I think we're gonna get one of those. Might as well. Hello. Anything else? Nope. Just a burger. So let's eat the burger. Don't think anyone's digesting anything now. Oh, hang on. We need like how many bites? 8 bites. Okay, we can't actually eat this right now because we only have 6 available. God damn it. Well, forget it then. Now we're just gonna go and get some money from the money pins. Oh yeah, and replace this. Don't need it anymore. With that, but actually we're not gonna replace it with that yet because we're gonna have to use the other one, the natural puppy one, but we need 11 or 12, so let's select 10 of these. And go back in the shop, get one of these. Just because why the fuck not? I don't even know if we have enough
I look forward to your next visit.
bravery to use that, but we do need this too. This is the one we need, right? Yeah, I think so. Hey, number of tips you can receive has increased to 7. I forgot about the funky shades. God damn it, we need 5,000 for that.
Come back soon.
Well, we just need to sell a few more of those pins. Well, we need the pin. Needed the pin anyway, so. Hello. I'm trying to pick the mustard thing there. And that ought to be enough for now.
Hi there.
There we go. Minus 8 HP, but plus 4 attack. Okay.
Come back soon.
So let's see. So can Shiki wear the fucking power reality with the locked? Yes, she can. Okay, so that's actually pretty good, I think. Plus 8 attack, 11 plus 1, plus 11 plus 1, plus 11. Oh my gosh, okay. Can she also wear the funky shades, or is that the same kind of yeah. It's accessory. Okay, this is accessory, so she can't wear her shades on the same fucking place as the whatever. As the nail cover things. So what's up with this guy? I don't remember him. You kid, you look like a real tough customer. Did I stutter? Let's say you and me play a little game. Ain't like you got anything better to do. Mission style battles with special objectives and various effects. Okay, yeah, this is definitely new. Curse mission. Slowly depletes as the battle goes on. No time to waste. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing right now. Oh boy. Probably should have taken off this stupid pin though.
You're good as gone.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well. I don't think this is gonna go that great, you know, call it a wild suspicion. I hope you can still use like regular healing pins. That should mitigate that somewhat. Still a normal difficulty, right? I've been better. I don't know if we have to beat everything in here, we just have to beat the big boss, but I hope we just have to beat the big guy, because if not I don't think we're going to win. Okay. No. No. No.
Ready to die.
Oh, we did it. So how much is that going to help? I have to wonder. Right, well.
Neku, you okay? Take off.
I'm trying to get close to him, but I can't because I've got the fucking... you know, the slow pin. So that kind of complicates things a little bit, you might say. Okay, well, he's down to half health at least. Hey, Shiggy, can you help me out? No, you can't because you got the fucking... You're out of power, okay. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, if we've done it, I can expect to win at this rate. I'm going to die. I'm about to die. I give up, yep, not really quite yet. So let's try that again, but without the fucking handicap pin this time. Actually was shockingly close, considering we had this fucking thing. Need to level up this one, so I might as well have that there, and also, yeah, might as well. What's the psych for this one though again? Slash across Neku, right. Well, I sure do wonder though how long it's gonna take to master that one, all things considered. So yeah, let's try it now. What could possibly go wrong? So this one is curse, slow HP depletion. Well, we could probably mitigate that even more with like
This won't be hard.
what do you call it? With one of those one of those healing pins. The like Q drink pins, I guess is what you would call them to be technical. Oh boy, this isn't really looking that great because you can fucking tell we're I'm just fucking losing health from trash attacks. Just stray attacks, not even stuff that should be hurting me that much at that point. Fuck, I have no idea where the stars are. No, no.
Ready to die.
Well, that went worse than the previous time. To be certain. Okay, yeah, this isn't looking that great. I've been better, but thanks for asking.
Neku, you okay?
I already know my response to that question. Something tells me we're not gonna be able to beat this unless I somehow... Yeah, we fucking died. I'm not even getting experience or anything, which sucks. Hold on. Let me see. What if I don't use this one yet and instead I use the cure drink one, which I have down here. Hold on, so I'll replace this with this. Surely that'll help. Surely that'll mean I will stop getting fucking destroyed like I am just right now. Maybe I should just get out of the way of their attacks, that'll help.
This won't be hard. Here it comes. Again.
Boy, can I please at least see where I am supposed to be? There we go. How about their quills? Yeah, it's probably not gonna help being in the middle of the fucking quill assault. Okay, now is the time to fucking use the thing to recover some health and get the big ol' attack in. And hopefully build up another one like that.
Ready to die.
Oh, that could have gone worse, you might say. Under exceptional circumstances. Alright, I'll try to heal. There we go. Just can't fucking... One of my pins is paralyzed right now for some reason. That is weird. Jesus Christ. Right, time to run away so I can try to heal. That'd been better. You're sure about that, well. Can we please there? I see there, but I'm not actually able to, you know, do the attacks that I'm trying to do. We can do the correct motions for the... Right, well, there we go. Got another go at this attack. Doing one encounter better than I've done before. And I managed to pull off doing any of these. Fuck, I don't know.
Ready to die.
There again, could have gone worse. I'll take what I can get at this point. Oh, for fuck's sake, these fucking hedgehogs still aren't dead.
Neku, you okay?
Can we please at least kill this guy? Is that gonna be possible? There we go. Now I don't know if we have to kill the hedgehogs as well, but... I think at least that guy said. No, I guess we didn't. Yeah, at least we did win. And that somehow counted as star. Okay. And fucking worse, I was evolving to...
Losing's not an option.
Jupiter of the Monkey. Never knew this text was actually readable before. It was never this high resolution. Not tough enough for you, and then some. Well, you ought to be proud. Thanks, I guess. Where'd he go? Well, did get that thing, and also mission noise from Vanquish and Accursed Noise. Okay. Wonder if that's gonna be followed up. I'm pretty sure we need to go this way, so might as well see what this guy wants. Fight through a 3 reduction chain battle, don't care what area you fight in, but if you want chain 3 rounds, it doesn't count. Well, I'm gonna be doing it over here, I guess, but let's see, we don't need this anymore, so we're replacing it with this. This became Rakuyo, and it can evolve again. I don't think, wait, sub, what the fuck? I did not even realize I made it a sub thing. I know it would like... Fuck, how do you even set something as a sub? I think I know what the sub thing is. It's like if you... Pins only work if you hold down a button, but I was not fucking aware that I made a pin. You could just make a pin... One of those types of pins just by tapping it. I think in the original you had like hit R when they were highlighted or something, but it doesn't quite apply anymore, does it? Well, there we go, choice meets 1000 yen pin, and we can now access this area, which I don't know where we would want to. But hey, at least we found out where the funky shades were. And, oh yeah, this guy doesn't want to live through yet because we need to evolve that other pin. There we go, 3 chain. What could possibly go wrong? I say like always.
Watch yourself.
Oh boy, we can start fighting the penguins now.
Here it comes.
I can't.
Oh, there we go. It's working out not terribly.
There.
I can't.
For fuck's sake.
I can't.
Well, that worked out.
What's up? Who's next?
This won't be hard. Here it
Ow. That was kind of funny. Right after that, oh shit. Okay, that's a penguin. I thought there was gonna be a little shark noise for some reason, but no. Not quite, I guess. Hey friend, do you mind? There we go.
That was great.
You're good as gone.
Just thinks I'm gonna do this right off the bat. That'll clearly serve some assurance. Is it this one? Yeah. No. No. No.
Ready to die.
Does that kill the penguin or... No, not quite. Maybe that needs to be sorted out.
Talk about seamless.
Okay, we did it. Is that enough to level up the... No, there's certainly not enough to level up the fucking happy beam. Shit, well... Yeah, this is gonna take a bit longer than I would have hoped. Isn't it? Yeah. Maybe I just won't bother to get the thing from this guy right now. Whoops. We're still at... What's our Esper ranks? We're still like E and everything, yeah. Have 6.8 pin mastery. Item collection... 75 Esper points. I don't even remember how, like, all the different things you do to get the Esper points. I'll tell you whatever. Yeah, this guy wants natural magnum, right? Guess I'll just get whatever this guy gives later. For now, I'll just go ahead and see if this guy will let me through. West exit bus terminal, where everything will be perfectly fine, especially with this guy in the way. 6 days and you're still kicking, I'm impressed. Well, I'll clear the road of you, that is. I'll just whimsically be able to summon this giant boss thingy, which we're about to fight here, but... Well, not right away, I guess. First we gotta kill some birds. Okay, good. That actually was much better than expected. Where the fuck did the bird go? Okay, there it goes.
Here it comes. Back up.
But now that those little birds are dead, we get the actual thing.
Here it comes.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I'm trying to gather the thing, the tether attack, and apparently it, oh fuck, managed to. Probably should have waited until that big old bird came down to do the tether attack though. Probably a good idea to keep in mind. I'm pretty sure the shadow of the bird gets bigger when it's about to come down, swoop down. Or you also see a big shadow when it's about to drop something on you right now. I'm trying, or I was trying. There. Kinda worked out. I might as well attack these birds so I can try to get the sync rate up and get the ultimate charged up. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Okay, do it now. Oh, I was not paying attention. Goddamn. Looked away for just a moment. Fuck. Oh, that was the worst possible way that could have gone. Cool stuff. Oh well.
Ready to die?
At least I got the ultimate off. Not all. And beat the boss with it. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. But there you go. Also, hey Sandwich, what's going on? Okay, wait just a minute. Did I just get a natural magnum as to drop from one of those birds or from that boss? That was oddly convenient. Well, that cost us time, but... But now we're still in this. And here are these two again. These 7 such a yawn, not enough players left. That's why I pace myself, work too hard and you run out of work. Did rack up a ton of points this week, and on the 7th day we rest. The first of many days off, I hope. I mean, that is true enough. Shouldn't work too hard or you'll just stand up either having to do that all the time or just with nothing to do. Should be smoked by now. We'll make another pact. I don't know how you could do that after the first day, but I guess it might not be impossible. Somewhat you're thirsty for revenge.
What?
What do you want? Answers. Tell me what I need to know. I'm just gonna fucking come up with to the people that want to kill me and... Alrighty then. You ask, maybe we'll answer. I'm just gonna go along with this. How do you Reapers do it? Well... So let me see. I did get Natural Magnum, I guess, but who did I get it from? Wasn't from the regular bird noise, was it? No, it wasn't, but from the big one, the Cornix. It's apparently the easy mode drop. Which, of course, since I didn't get the normal drop, guess at least I got something. But hey, since I have this now, maybe this guy will talk to me. Under the wall, yes. Oh, you got one. Did you grow this yourself? Sure, a pin's just a pin, but use it long enough and you kind of get attached till death to your parts. Would kill you to laugh. So what do we even get from that? Get a thousand yen in colorful thread and stunning crystals. Okay. Well, that's actually not too bad considering. I think those are like not really available through normal grindable means until much later on. Not that we can't really use them for anything right now, I don't think. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I actually did not grow that pin myself. I just got it as an enemy drop. And Game Master is just ahead. The end's in sight. It's been crazy, this oddly not as long as you would have expected thing. I think it's only about 6 hours in the game, so you would think, you know, how suspicious this is that we're apparently about to get to the end here. Woke up, went to school, talked to Larry, came home, ate, watched TV, then camped right out. It was so normal. Never thought of it as living, but this week woke me up, made me feel more alive. Well, and I never did what I really was. Once we win and come back to life, well, we'll probably forget it very easily. So off to the big boss we go. Me up in the RG, you and me on beat. Might not recognize me soon. Bring the cat. We could be a team again. So just to check one last time, what pins do we have right now? That one. I don't really know if I want this one or this one right now, considering Slash Neku Psych command, tap empty space. I might even just go for, I don't know, which of these is better. 38 last 7 seconds. Instant boot reboots in 3 seconds. You know what, let's go for that one instead. Probably get more use out of that for this fight. Well, here's this guy, just waiting. Shame I had to set the table before cooking the main dish. But we're not in the menu, you are. Been waiting for this day. But wait, what's this? Jealousy in your heart, my secret spice. It's gone. Lost your appetite. But you were green with envy, begrudging to a light golden brown. So deliciously jealous. Well, that's how lucky I am. Takes an amazing friend to make you jealous. Well, it doesn't have to be a friend, that's a thing. You kind of ignore that detail, but just so you can get ready to lose. Well, you're ready in the RG and you are not gonna get in my way. Gone stale, young lady. Well, but no matter. A true chef can whip up a toothsome meal even from the basest of ingredients. Kitaniji has given me the recipe and I intend to cook it. Now, prepare to be spicy to the world. This guy even says that. And now I'm actually kind of wondering too how this is gonna work, because this was one of those bosses that did make use of the 2 screens in the original DS version. Oh yeah, this... No, he just eats your psychs when he's doing that. He heals himself. So that's no fun. No. Just don't fucking attack when he's doing that. Hello? Okay. Oh, never mind on the hello, just interrupt right now. You'll be perfectly alright. Well, we can go ahead and do that. Oh dear. To do the first of the big attacks now, so might as well do that. I don't know if we'll be able to rack up enough synchrate for another one, but it doesn't hurt to try. There we go. Why can't it just be circles all the time? Those are the easiest one to detect, if you ask me. Oh, there we go, 4.1. Highest I've ever got one. Even if this isn't the first time I've gotten that high. Did that even do anything? Oh my god. Kinda hard to tell, I gotta tell you. He just has like stupidly high defense right now. Can I do the thing where I... Okay. Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to be doing that yet. Oh boy. Ow. Oh, trying to move. Alright. Okay. I apparently need to move further away. Oh, thank goodness for this... Still, I'll pound you things so much more frequently now than I thought you would. Okay, try to run away now, please. Well, it's working out, kind of. Could be going worse. Don't remember doing that this frequently. I think he lost his... Oh shit, he's still doing that. Kind of losing his chill. I go that way. Okay, you know what, hold on. He's apparently gonna keep doing this. There we go, do this again. Maybe he'll actually take damage this time. It didn't really seem like he did the previous time. Maybe I'm just expecting too much. No. No. Fuck. Fuck. Hello? No? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought at least managed to get the input off shit now from the first one. Ooh, okay, got the little iframes that you get when you dodge like that. And put them to good use. Oh boy, don't remember this. Oh, no, don't actually do anything right now. There. Well, this will be just fine, I think. Boy, even if I'm up shit, I'm taking a lot of damage there. There. That's how you actually help with the... Or getting destroyed by the elements, you think to use those iframes, which I failed to that time. I've been better. But I can presumably get better by using the heals here. There we go. And that's perfectly okay. What I mean, the first fucking weak boss is supposed to... Oh fuck. Where the fuck are these things? Why can I never fucking see where the crosses are? Oh, there we go. So never mind, I guess that did do something. I'm very, very bad at trying to figure out exactly how well it works. And hey, we did it. We beat the boss. Is that damage dealt or damage taken? Because I don't think we did that great with damage taken. But apparently the time was what we didn't do so well at. And hey, that pain evolved. There you go. And we got more Scarlet Titan Earthshake. And defense boost. Which, who knows if we're even gonna get any use out of that right now, because, well, the weak is out. Indigestible. And well, he lost and he's now gone. Game over. Looks like we won the game. Now we'll come back to life, clearly. As we're about to find out here. Don't think this light is the bad light. Almost like a pat in the back. Well, warm welcome back to the world of the living. And you said Shiki for the first time, I guess. I haven't really been paying attention to that detail. But you know the meeting place, Hachiko. So we say, but then we see this. And once again, we're just being ignored by all the people in the crossing. Why? Well, I think we know, because we kind of skipped a scene doing that. So no, we're not quite out of the game yet. It's a weekless stream, you see. And now we started the first day of the second week. Look at the scramble crossing. He expects me to just start over. What the hell were the last 7 days for then? Well, they weren't really that complicated, were they? Not losing, not now, another chance. Game 1, X equals 30 plus 74. T 60 minutes, incomplete will be destroyed. And yeah, the second week is special. Because of the people involved. 30 plus 74, they're giving out algebra homework now, even though that's just arithmetic pretty much. Did take down the GM last week, maybe this is the big guy's replacement. Better not count on the same tricks then. Gotta stay focused and stay alive. First I need a partner, toughest player I can find. So off to Hachiko we go. Okay. It's like a sick joke they expect us to work this week too. How do you want the extra points? Well, it is a little weird to get 2 weeks in a row, because there's a first time for everything. Not quite a first, been a while though. Probably weren't here, spring chicken that you are. Been here 2 years and I'm a spring chicken. Well, so how long have you been doing this? Well, how are you supposed to GM is? Well, I think you know. You want us to what? Well, we're supposed to just sit here. Don't see a problem, this is our week off after all. It's one big cryptic mess. Well, he can't help it. I'm sure he's worked out some crazy plans, something way beyond the can of mundane folks like you and me. Well, he's the kind of guy that makes stuff like this, like that, and this, which are the words that I've mixed when I try to say that. And hey, we just saw the guy that's gonna be our partner for the next week. For her sake and mine, you gotta find me a powerhouse to fight the crabs. And quickly enough, without us even being aware of it, there is a pact formed. With who? Why with this guy who we're about to see here? I guess. I'm kind of wondering, now that we're in a different week, if well, we just leveled up, the pin is gonna work the same way or not. I guess not, because I'm trying to do the same input thing and it didn't really seem to do anything. But that's what the pin looks like, I guess. And that counters as a Neku's solo win. Because I didn't know how to use the partner pin. Slash downward in empty space, okay. Gauge extender and fusion boost, which raises fusion level above 0, I guess. Name's Yoshi Kiryu, but mother and father call me Joshua. Guess you can call me Joshua too, seeing as you're my dear partner. So there we go. This Pipsqueak is my new partner. Seemed like such a pro at this, I just helped myself. Well, how could you know that? Been watching you. Very impressive, by the way. Was he a player last time too? Well, there was nobody like him at the end. Who the hell is this kid? Today's the first day and also let's just take it easy. Well, start by giving the area a scan, partner. It's almost like I know way more than I'm supposed to at this point. Well, we can give in the shops right now if you want, even though there's not much of a point at this moment. And we can't run away, can we? Well, we can try to go back to the crossing, but step on is to collect some info in the area scan. I mean, we're supposed to go to the to 10-4, I think we know that already. But sure, we will humor him by getting this mandated story thing, which makes us witness this scene in the past. What did I just see? Please look like the Odagawa district, says the guy who apparently doesn't know Shibuya that well. You not feeling well? Did I just scan you? Well, it's going to be a problem. Unlike some people, I'm new at this, expecting a bang-up job from you, Mr. Escort. Well, he's gonna straight up come out and say that. I was able to scan him, he's a player. Well, I wonder. Tell me you're still stuck on the mission. Maybe it's painfully obvious. X marks the spot. 30 plus 74. We're headed to 10-4. Ever find yourself stumped? I'd be happy to help you. Just say the word. Lucky you having me as your partner. Well, can't say I'm particularly interested, but I'll go ahead and ask for the sake of convenience. Do you have a name? Well, apparently we do. Well then, Neku, shall we? Hey, anyway, Joshua is nothing like your last partner, Shiki. We'll need to slash downward on an empty part of the screen. We'll appear and drop hazards on the enemy. Hit multiple enemies in succession to gradually power up Joshua's attacks. So now there's actually a trick to that. That isn't just do regular combos, cross combos. So let's see. Well, I don't know, can we like fight trash mobs on the way, or I'm gonna do something to even be able to get there. Take down these noise. Oh boy, I guess this is where we actually learn to fight with him. I think even you should be able to follow along. Well, play things by the numbers. Should be able to pick it up on the fly. Well, he says by the numbers, but I don't think that's actually related to how you use him in... Okay, well, never mind. There's this. Start with the smallest number and quickly tap the cards in numerical order. Don't be fooled by the mirror image numbers, okay. Sure. Okay, before I use the ultimate thingy though, I want to... Okay, that's how he does that. So let's give this a try. What are the mirror image ones? I guess that one. Shit. Hello? There we go.
Follow my lead.
Oh, that went... I guess this isn't too bad. That seems a little bit simpler in some degree.
Rest in peace.
Okay, I can do that even if there's no enemies in the way. Alright. But yeah, I guess that's a special thing you do to power up the ultimate. It's number based, but no, that's enough. But I'm pretty sure the original, well, you didn't have to, what do you call it? Didn't have to do anything during the ultimates, but to actually make them appear, you did have to do stuff that's related to the same sorts of gimmicks, themes. Which I think in his case was either doing, I think it was related to Long Live the Ice, to escalating numbers. Why don't we do like fight a couple of trash mob fights just to see how well this works. Got 100% sync already, okay. What do we got? Can we focus fire? There we go. Attack break. Fucking free stuff. What could possibly go wrong? There we go. It's perfectly alright, even though okay, I just got hit by something after the enemy had died. That's the boomerang effect, I guess. Oh hey, the Minx starts showing up in the second week, I guess. Let's give this a try. And, oh. One, two, three. Oh, almost had more. But yeah, sure, I guess I can work with this. Oh boy, even if you didn't die from that somehow. Hello? Neko, can you please attack the burbs? There we are. I thought, but no, this thing's still alive. I don't know. What I really don't know though is how I'm going to be able to power up this thing. What do you call it? Sync rate, I guess. As reliably as with Shiki. I guess it might not actually be possible until I get like more stickers to make that easier. But hey, there's a new thing here. Tap empty space, slash across Joshua, drag enemies and obstacles to play with him in co-op. Yeah, we're not doing this right now though. There's one thing that, well, I think this is gonna be the post-game thing, chapters. Also, hang on, let me look at my pins real quick. Is this thing? Okay, so none of these things are anywhere close to being mastered, basically. I was kinda wondering about that. So let's see what 10-4. I think I'm just gonna wrap up this. Hold on. I was gonna say wrap up this day. Okay. Oh, I got a refund. There we go. It took them long enough to do that, so I didn't end up having to call anyone for that. How nice. Okay, sorry, just looking at background stuff real quick. But here we beat the mission timer's gun. Gee, that was easy. That's one day down. What do you suppose that is? Well, the trash heap. Junk heap wasn't here before. Oh, you're set as slow, so this guy's here already. He's on the trash heap. Yep, here he is. How long does it take to crack a C-class code, you factoring hectopascals? Minamoto, remember the name. The new Game Master. That means you're a Reaper. Well, you're a player this time around. Now that's a happiness calculation, which brings me one iteration closer to my desired solution. Well, day one and the GM's already putting in an appearance. Not one for tradition, are you? Well, crutch, allow you to the heap. This is my game, and I only allow two things: flawless calculations and beauty. Some old horses can always share their own approach. Now time for a little quiz. How much weight will I let you players carry in the UG? 1, the octogram. That puts us on the atomic level. Well, you triple zeros have no value here. Now that I have you rounded up, well, what are you going to do? All the octograms, it's X2, die. So yeah, not quite. Guess we get an additional boss fight to take care of before that's actually done with. Against one of these rhinos, which I don't think we've ever even seen before, but basically the stick with the rhinos is that you need to hit them from behind. Because this guy I don't think even takes damage if you hit him from the front. So it's just a matter of doing this without being ignorant of that. Oh boy. Kinda need to get him away from the edge though to be able to do that effectively. And there we go. Gee, that was easy.
Rest in peace.
Compared to some of the other fucking challenge fights that we've been doing.
That was a nice distraction.
That was a nice distraction, you're right. And oh hey, we can now use hard mode. Couldn't actually do it until after the end of the first week, and we got more scarlet tight. So much for day one. And Reaper knew me how. Well, you assumed that he was talking about you, but he didn't actually say that. Rather fascinating, wasn't he? We're sure go along with that. This reward be too bored this week. This kid too, there's something seriously not right about him. Wonder what the little math fetishist will think of for tomorrow. Still trust your partner, right? Need him if I'm gonna survive the UG, if I'm gonna win. Two of us should be able to cruise right through this week between your psych, my inspired brilliance, and our excellent teamwork. Well, deal with the devil if that's what it takes. It's time's for keeps. So yes, something happened to Shiki, but we weren't quite able to see what that was in sequence. So now we just have to wait until it's actually shown to us, which I think it's about to be. Second day. No luck, this one's not opening either. I don't think I'll get to the end of this day and then call it for now. Sealed off Route 1, oh boy. Routes 2, 5, and 6 are all sealed. Got a hand to hand, the guy works fast. Could have told us what areas are open. What the hell is he thinking? Well, we're like completely insignificant. That man seriously frosts my cookies, okay. Nice to see the boss do the legwork. Say we kick back and enjoy the show. It'd be nice to actually work. Well, players are right there, but no, he says hands off. Tell you what, I'd like to put my hands around. Hope it's your mouth. Well, you just hop over to the RG. Used to be able to recruit a few new players. Yeah, right. Keepers walking folks in the RG is a no-no. Say we may be forced to if you want any points. But oh boy, we have something going on. That was kind of unexpected, isn't it? I think we're about to experience for ourselves. Where's that other kid? Well, he's using his phone. He already got them in. He's on the phone. How did he place a call? Who's he talking to? Well, which area is sealed? In that case, and time limit at well. Is he reporting into the Reapers? Well, not really able to tell exactly what the deal is with what we know. Maybe now their skin will turn something up, though. Even though he's right next to us, he doesn't notice that we're weak. just see this area again. Not even any extra frames or anything. Well, except for these. That was me. Why was I passed out in Onagawa? Also, why was the top of that mural cut off? That kind of a... Well, I think it's kind of obvious why. Because that was made for a fucking DS screen. But the part that was cut off actually let you see that that was, you know, an actual Grim Reaper kind of mural, but why was that in his head? Well, was I dead? Did I die in Onagawa? That would mean he saw me die. He was there. Well, or maybe he did more than just watch. Well, one day to find out, but apparently we're not just gonna ask him. Need to work together to clear these missions. Can't afford to risk it. And speak of the devil, yeah. A little proposal. Let's play hooky today. Forget about the mission. Even though we have to clear it. Someplace I really want to go, but the other players take care of the mission. Whereas if we have to do everything, well, it kind of is, you know, unless somehow got a massive new influx of players for the second week. Because apparently the only people that made it to the end of the first week were just like gone. Not letting anything jeopardize this game. Although he's not playing just for him anymore. Okay, well, this music is definitely unexpected. And different. But yeah, here's what happens at the end of the first week that we didn't see before. Just had to take off. But hey, here we are again. But not alive again yet, anyway. You're all the victors. How to find our game? Well, Megumi Kizuniji, conductor of the game, and loyal servant to the composer. And he's the head reaper. Well, regarding your fates, as per the composer's mandate, the number of players to be given new life this round is 1. Even though there's 3 of us. Not everyone got to come back. Well, any and all specifics are decided by the composer. That is his exclusive and incontrovertible right. Well, not exactly, but I ain't going back, apparently. I want to be a reaper, so how about it, you? Very well, your wish is within my authority to grant. The reapers welcome you. So Beauty's now a reaper, pretty much. Just gonna go over there, wherever there is. Okay, now here's the actual music that's supposed to play during this scene. Why would Beat want to join the Reapers? The hour of reckoning draws near. Points have been tallied and the player to be reborn decided. And apparently it's Shiki. So how convenient is that? Apparently she got the highest performance somehow. Well, she did get the handy-dandy character development. That's probably the X factor there. What happens to the one left behind? Still clinging to life, you may re-enter the game. Lean toward destruction, you may join your friend as a Reaper. Otherwise, should you welcome Oblivion, Erasure is also an option. So you know, pretty versatile stuff. So no time to win the game again. Clearly it's the only way. As I mentioned a moment ago, this was decided by the composer himself. Your wishes don't mean a damn. Didn't you sure you'd go back and see Ari again? Well, still don't even know how I died. Don't know if I have anything to go back to. You're gonna start slipping back now, are you? Well, back to the old Shiki. Go back to the real me. In front of Hachiko till you come back. Will we still be friends? Well, there we go. If there's anything we can count on, that would be the anime. You see, when I see this, I just try to remember how this was formatted for the actual 2 screens of the DS, because I'm pretty sure it was. Didn't look like a widescreen thing. And now it's your turn. You seem to have your mind made up. Well, no doubt you'll make it an exciting new game. Your new game plus, if you would. Allow me to return your previous entry fee. Which would be simply return to you what is yours. Well, this explains a lot. My memory was gone. I guess I have that now. The single greatest determinant of a person's identity. But apparently there's not more. How did I die? I still can't remember anything about my own death. Just looking up at the tag mural in Odagawa. And the next thing I remember is waking up in a scramble. Well, however, that has nothing to do with the game. Return your memory in its entirety. If you still can't recall something, well, I should never have had it in the first place. Why could I possibly stand to gain from depriving you of that memory? Well, a few things, considering the circumstances, but why is that the only hole in my memory? And as for the new entry fee, player's entry fee is that which I hold most dear. Already taken the liberty of collecting yours. This time you're playing for Shiki, of course. So of course he doesn't actually get to go back yet. I turned right back into this. But only to end this way, winning this game. Not relying on other players to do it for me. Huh? What? Here's me playing the world's tiniest violin. Well, every player here put up something they loved. Everybody makes sacrifices. I guess. I mean, that is one way to put it, considering. Even if they're unwilling sacrifices. Take a deep breath, and how about this? First we complete the mission, after that we can do whatever you want. So yeah, we're doing this in 2 parts, I guess. What's the mission? Acquire the Route 3 all pin, gold pin. T300 minutes, incomplete will be destroyed. You know, it has something to do with the pin. The periodic symbol for gold. A pin made of gold, maybe. In Route 3. Well, the square root of 3 is 1.7320508. I just know this off the top of my head, you see. Some kind of entry code, well. I think it's referring to a street here in Shibuya. Reapers use a number to refer to each of Shibuya's streets. Not that you would be able to know that ordinarily. So let's go check out Route 3, which is the road leading from Katori City to Moloko. Well, to be more precise, it's at Moloko, but sure, we're going over there right after we check out some of these walls. Only the brave get past yours truly. Come back wearing head-to-toe natural poppy threads, and I might let you pass, possibly, maybe. Well, speaking of the brave, how brave is he right now? He's got 52 bravery, which is certainly more than Neku does right now. So I guess he can wear these things, even though that lowers the HP. I don't know if that's really worth it. I think we'll keep that off for now, because he can eat the hamburger though. It looks pretty amazing looks if you try to wear the hamburger, if I believe it.
It'll have to do.
Yeah, you're right, it'll have to do. Okay, I think we're fine right now. I don't think we can get anything from Natural Puppy though. Except from one of the shops over here on the right. And here's a guy. Even if I practice now till the slam off, I'm still gonna get served. When past this wall, we're erasing the noise possessing people in this area, which... Is there more than one? Oh yeah, there's also this guy down here. Must have caught me filching his fried chicken, or maybe it was the takoyaki. Well, I thought we could chain together the two orange noise, and we can, but I think I failed to.
Don't make this worse for yourself.
Oh well, let's just beat up the kangaroo. Fuck, they have a name, don't they?
How's my aim?
Boomers, that's what they're called. Yeah, there. Well, I guess he did kind of is like more or less the same thing as the cross combos, but it's a little bit more difficult to get them to time right. Can't let like things like this slow me down. This I go for a Reaper Creeper. Well, just take care of the other one.
You're good as gone.
And beat up some of these smink. Nice. And inflict the thing.
How's my aim?
Oh jeez. It's inconvenient how these guys just become tornadoes that can hurt you and become invincible for the duration of that.
Predictable.
That's how it's done.
Right, I can do this. Gotta play him going for gold. Fighting the slam of is the only way to get the hero pin. Better get to Molko. So I guess this is the guy we have to learn that from. So I'm gonna contest that Molko for 10-pin slammer. Grand prize is the hero pin. Going for gold. Safe guess that our mission is to win that pin. So fucking Minamimoto just knows about that. Well, hey, I'd say we did the thing. And got 10,000 yen. What the heck was that thing? A noise that targets reapers. Well, somebody must have cooked some up. First teeny batch of taboo noise. But that's a capital offense. Well, first want to find out who's behind this. Well, no, apparently we're not doing this. But yeah, this is where the taboo noise gets introduced. I guess. Right, so this is the Natural Puppy shop. Hang on, before we even go in there, how much money do we have right now? We don't have nearly enough, I would imagine. Let's see if I can sell off some money pins. I don't know, how do we sort these? By number, I guess. One way to do it. We got 32,000, 9 of the 5,000 variety. Let's just sell off like 12 of these. Let's see if we can do the thing. Let's see, because how much bravery do we need? 30, 60, 120, 15. Well, he just needs to wear like 4 of these. And I don't know if he can, because like... Plus 38 attack plus 1. 23 plus 2. Ability locked. Well, let's get this one. Chic black turtleneck. Well, they can both wear that one actually. So can we get more ability hints? Yeah, for that one. Restores a very slight amount of HP. Prevents knockback.
Thanks a bunch.
Prevents defense break. Right.
Come back soon.
So yeah, I guess that's not gonna work out. What a shame. Oh well. You know what, fuck it. It's gonna be Neku who wears this, since he apparently can. And you get the leftovers. There you go. And now we get more HP, more attack. Which we didn't really need, but... get a move on. Might have to if you want to avoid getting fucking murdered by the black noise, so this is kind of what I was wondering about ever since I saw how the partner system was different, because this noise is pretty closely related with the partner synergy mechanics, how we actually are supposed to fight them. So let's see exactly how that works here. Can't really hurt them unless you... oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
Unless you're doing cross combos, I guess is the thing now. Need to alternate, so... you know how this works differently. Because in the original game, it's like... you need to finish the combo and then you pass a light puck around to the other partner. And whoever's holding the light puck is the one who can actually do considerable damage to the enemies. Well, whoever doesn't have it doesn't do jack. But I guess they replaced that mechanic with cross combos in here.
How's my aim?
Which is not unreasonable, I guess. I just fucking pin this guy in place until that guy comes back. There we go. And hey, we did it.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, pin. I knew exactly what I was doing there, you see. What the hell were those? Well, so they pretty much have to change the dialogue here to make it make sense. Couldn't really hurt them unless we attack together, so... instead of unless I had the light buckets, unless we attack together. Don't tell me you didn't notice. Why did it pick a fight? It's almost like it's a plot point or something. Yeah, there's a pig noise here. Is it in the same place as all the other ones? Hold on. I think it's further over to the right, if that sound is any indication. Oh, it's probably down here. Yeah, there it is. Now the big question is, are we gonna be able to beat it before it just runs away? Because that's a big shtick with these. Oh boy. Oh, but I guess you can only... yeah, pretty sure that means you can only hurt it with the fire pin, so we failed. Pigs using phone booths. It takes fucking forever to max out any of these. Let's see. Let's do the thing. Let's drag a line along the ground. And see exactly how this is gonna work. Hello, I'm trying to okay Mr. Boots. I'm still trying to though. If you could just please do the thing now. Well, that could be a problem. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm gonna have to kill this guy now. Actually, there's something I might be able to do. Like, you can only hurt him with that pin, but... pretty sure I can also, can also synergize with other passive pins, or at least I hope hope that I'm able to. Not actually entirely sure of that, but now is the time to find out. It's level 3 or 4. Yeah, this thing's about to like get to max level, assuming that it doesn't evolve, which it might. This thing is also about to get to max level. This thing, on the other hand, it's not gonna do anything. Sure. See if we equip. Actually, what does this one do? Cure boost increases the amount of HP by HP cure pins. Yeah, no, no thanks. But yeah, if we have this pin, just active in deck. Does that mean it's going to work for lowering the defense? Well, yes, it does apparently. Can I please? There we go. I'm trying to burn the fucking mob. Well, apparently I can't. Okay, even if I just do it until it runs out. It's still not enough. That's not really encouraging.
You're good as gone.
I'd have to, like, I don't know, do.
How's my aim?
Oh, there's this. Okay, no. Okay, so you can still hurt him with the partner pin. Do kind of remember that was something you could do.
Nice distraction.
If you have these pigs that you can only hurt with specific pins, you can also use the partner attacks to replace that and actually do enough damage for one. So, but yeah, that takes care of that pig. So I shouldn't wonder, can we go this way? Bring me a Definitivo Chili Dog. Well, I can't. Because the fucking place that sells them is behind the guy. So I guess that's out for now. And I don't even know if I have the ingredients for that anyway. Right, well. Might as well turn my fan off now because shockingly it actually did succeed in cooling down the room. So this is 10 pin slammer. What I need to do is figure out some way to win this. Please there's a Reaper decal here, you won't have any problem centering. Every shop licensed to sell to players has one. But who licenses these shops and how do the fucking shopkeepers deal with that? Libers fund us a race, don't they? Why help us? Well, does it really matter? Does that mean that every shopkeeper in this game is a Reaper? Who knows? Because the game is all about fun. Hope I'm a natural though. Well, if the, little bit of tempo that we played on the menu. Oh well, I don't see any indication that might not be the case. How do you even play this game? Good thing I'm not entering. Well, I thought you were gonna clear this mission. Hey, you've got some pins. So you're entering the slam off. If you're not losing, you're going for first. Well, with those pins, what's wrong with my pins? Is this like your first time ever? Yeah, I guess it is. Those pins won't win you a single round. Shooter done, aka Shooter. Actually kind of famous around here. Well, any tips you could offer to Naku? Well, time to learn how to play the game, even though already do. I'm gonna see the graphic. Like a fiery passion slams into the other guys like wham. Oh, just a sec, I'll draw it out clear and easy for you. There you go. I was wondering if we were gonna get to see this drawing, and there it is. Fifth grade. And there's quite a bit of depth to it. It's practically a map to victory. That's slam, that's the quickest way to learn. So yeah. You need to use the R button, apparently it's the only way. Can only launch a pin with the analog. Okay, never mind. That would have been good to know a while ago. Move the Joy-Con or use the analog stick, which... Trick panels. Warp at random, feather jump, become invisible, burst of speed. Yeah, those didn't exist before, I'm pretty sure those are new. Okay, let's... Oh, fuck. I guess it's gonna work out. Well, I mean, we only have 4 pins right now available, so... Okay, that guy just committed suicide, so that's cool. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we have an extra... What? I don't know what I'm seeing here. Oh, but... Okay. Oh, for love, come on. Okay, well, he's not doing anything right now, so... But I still wasn't able to recover before he... Do you mind? Oh. Yeah, I think this is gonna be final pin indeed. Fucking... Death right here. Yeah, look at this fucking loser. Oh hey, that actually did work. Okay. If I can fit 2 more pins on this guy with what I currently have, then maybe up shit. Okay. Please do that. There. Oh, wait, I only have 1 thing. Oh, did I actually get him? There we go. Okay, I was not expecting to win that, but... There we go. I somehow did it. Oh, you sure are fast learners. I think that's enough of that. We need to get through this. Every pin's got its own stats, so you try a bunch of stuff out. You can only play with the pins you've got on. So I can't play if I'm not wearing any pins. You can borrow special slamming pins to play with, well. Time for our next battle in the blue corner, crowned with sound first-timer Neko Sakuraba. Well, red corner, the comeback kid comes back. Itaro Yokoyamada. I don't remember if they said his full name in the previous version of this, the first version of this. And decide and build all my pin mods, it's Yammer time. I think it was just Yammer. I don't remember if they actually said his name. Yeah, this will work out. Okay, that was easy. So just like the custom. Okay, that somehow worked, even though he was preparing to counter the very thing I was doing. Well, I guess the AI is just a little too stacked against. Show those 5th graders who's boss. Well, what about next round though? We're facing the top seed, man. That means crazy, insane, strong. Should work on snapping my strokes. Gotta make sure I... Oh. Let's see. The main event in the blue corner, Neko Sakuraba, and in the red corner, top seed and Slumber Legend. The same guy we were talking to the whole time. Well, this is what it takes. Invincible. And sure enough, we don't actually get to play. Just like that, the match is over. Shuri does it again. Time for the final match. There is no next time. Looks like we screwed up. Not to say what this means, we failed, screwed up the mission, but... You know, shockingly. And conveniently. This guy's Going up against him now, and victory goes to Dark Horse Slammer Sotaholio. And that clears the mission, because as it happens, this guy we saw him alive the previous week, but he's now dead. And he's a player too, I guess, and so is she. Isn't it kinda weird, they're just like there and suddenly they just die and now they're in the game. But it all happens off screen. So we just kind of accept that. Doesn't matter which player clears the mission, so there's no reason for us to get all worked up over it. Well, it would have been good to have it as a safety net still. Another day down. Can't just win and disappear, well. Well, apparently he just did. Let the other players take care of the mission, so... What if nobody clears the mission? If that kid's toy hadn't broken when it did, that would have been the end of us. Don't really think that was an accident, do you, well? Pulled your opponent's pin and swapped in a few of my own. Somehow. So does this mean 3 pins? Did you need to win, shoot, or just had to lose? Well, it's not enough that I should succeed, others should fail. It's called a zero-sum game. I think it's a little more fun with a little suspense, well no. You might have won anyway, didn't want to hurt your feelings, well. Got an errand to run and you're coming along, oh. So now we have to do whatever he says. 10-pin fire, 10-pin custom, and 10-pin slammer instructions thing. And well, here's one of these things. We can just walk through it. Apparently it has like a potential thought point, even though we can't actually read it. Oh boy. Apparently he was there all along. You seem even grouchier than usual. He was sad at all. Well, brain-dead binomials are pathetic. You sat there watching the entire mission. No comments from the peanut gallery. Your opinions are garbage. Well, food you weren't much for criticism. Why just keep making those senseless junk heaps? Every inch of my word is flawlessly calculated. Look at the perfectly understated silhouette. Gee, I don't know about that. What's the probability of your players surviving the week? Gee, I wonder. Tasteless tetrahedra. If you want to live, show me the limit of you as I go to infinity. Not that there's anything any of you can do. QED. Class is dismissed. What language is that guy speaking? Oh boy. The way he follows you around. I see him chasing after the other players. Or is it my fault? I could explain why the GM is stalking us. Well, there is... Well, I don't really trust this kid, and yet we're kind of forced to. Because of the whole... I don't know, status quo thing with we can't need him to not die. Destroy the ones you called friends. So hey, for the first time ever, this song plays during this scene. With this background. Require proof of your loyalty to the Reapers. And for some reason, well, we're told that we have to do what he says, but we just end up doing nothing. The day just ends, pretty much. Oh well. And now it's the third day. And since now it is the third day, I think that's pretty much when I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh hey, this song is in the game. Oh nice. I was wondering. The scramble again, and Joshua is on the phone again. be there today. I already have it ready for me. So I guess this is one of the days where we just ditch the mission and go to the other thing. Well, I don't remember what the mission is for all the days. What's the deal? It never takes this long. Coming with me today, right? Well, never followed through on your promise yesterday because the day just ended. Haven't got anything else to do yet, so let's secure my stuff first of all. Mission could show up any second, like right now. Proceed to Cat Street. Time limit 15 minutes. Well, he says that, but then fucking Neko doesn't actually check the phone. He's on phone. So I'm gonna shut up and start running. Well, we will start running eventually, but... Okay, that guy doesn't even want to say anything. What about this guy here? Nope, apparently there's only one way to go. Right now. Cat Street, which I'm pretty sure the fastest way would be through here. I might as well start getting close even though... Yep, all in the way. We don't have time for this. Well, let's see what the whole objective is, even though I don't think I'll be doing it right now since I'm pretty much done. Be 3 of these where I can see you. Sure. Eventually, that is. Because since it's already midnight and I've been like streaming for over 6 hours, I think it's time for me to check the deeds thing. We're still T rank on everything except for the noise report. We have 22 types. Speaking of the noise report, yeah, we have the we can play on hard difficulty now. So in theory we could start grinding those spins whenever we want, but Spartilican Cornix, what's this guy called again? Oh, Viscantus. Well, we got the normal drop for him. Start to get flashbacks looking at those fucking ultimate drop rates. What a pain it is to farm those for the bosses. One of the things I'm really curious about how it's gonna work is the TWEWY Countess fight and Pantera Countess, because those use the double screens to pretty significant effect, so it's like how the fuck are you gonna do it without that? And to a certain degree, well, to a certain degree, but not nearly as much. There was also, you know, the boss of the second week, which is Leo Cantus. But now it's time for me to watch the saving thing up here in the corner again, and then just watch these noise in the area, and then stop watching them. And we can't go back to title screen, can we, from here? Well, I'm glad we can still listen to that version. Yeah. Thinking maybe I'll try out the touch controls sometime, but it doesn't think it's gonna be until after I at least clear the vanilla game. Because that's when you really gain the freedom to just pretty much go and do whatever. For grinding and looking for 100%. But yeah, I guess there's no way back to title screen once you actually start the game, other than restarting, so that's what I shall do eventually. Gee, I wonder who's online. Hey, what do you know? And yeah, that's pretty much the stream for now, so... Did you know that the Joy-Con that I didn't use for this was docked the entire time? So there's a big discrepancy between the battery levels for both of them right now. So that's fun times. And yeah, let me see. Depending on... oh boy, the fucking tab that I've got things on right now. Does not seem to be. What the fuck? Hold on. But how that the stream is playing? It just did it again. It just like restarted. Alright. Well, I guess it's in part to do with me stalling stuff like always, not actually getting stuff done. Time to cause it to restart again. Unwittingly. But yeah, that was more of the game. Might as well go ahead and turn this off now. But the thing that keeps fucking escaping my grasp, and which I keep meaning to say, is that if the stuff that I've ordered, which would allow me to upgrade my computer, does come in a timely fashion early next week, which, you know, if according to my projections that I've got here, if all goes well, it should be in my hands by the end of Tuesday at the latest. Hello, computer, or not computer, but TV, can you please, there we go. Switch to the other thing. Might actually end up streaming some other stuff that I've not been able to do anything with up until now. Hey, somebody dropped something heavy, like in the other apartment, I'm guessing. But because the fucking walls don't mean shit, the doors are, might as well not be there, I can hear all of it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I might stream some other stuff, but who knows if I'll actually do that anytime soon, because I'll stream anything other than just more World Ends With You until I get to the end of it, the story mode at least. And then I get to spend 3 times as much time as I spent going through that, trying to get everything. Fucking full 100% pin mastery, full noise report, full whatever. Items, maxing out all the stats clearly. Being able to use stuff like the Angel Feather, I think you need like stupidly high amounts of bravery to even use that. I think you actually might need maxed out bravery for that. But yeah. But for the immediate future, I will probably be back soon, might be tomorrow, might be some other time. Might end up falling behind like I always do and not being until next weekend. Should be back with more World Ends With You. It'll probably end up being sooner though, because I do want to play more of this game. Get back into the grind that is the post-game, with all the neat stuff that you can find there. And not just that, but also, you know, check out the new scenario that's apparently in this version. Which kind of slips my mind sometimes, because I'm just comparing it to the original constantly. But for now I shall be taking off, so you'll take it easy. Thanks everybody for coming, like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat, and I will see you whenever it is I see you, which might be sooner or later than anyone might have expected. So until then, time to actually play the music this time, I guess. Or not, since you just got to the end. Well, shuffled it again. There we go. Just got to the end of the playlist since I continued it from like before, but not anymore. Now it is reborn, just like he just beat the Reaper's game, clearly. See, I can do metaphors as well. But yeah, time for me to go die and then come back to life. Now I am in the game.